Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about Steve Jobs. And of course, most of us who are in this entrepreneurial journey, we all know about Steve Jobs. He has invented Apple and changed the thought process of entrepreneurs all over the world. And I think most of the entrepreneurs think of him as like the role model, or we can all have so many things to learn from Steve Jobs. So in this video, that's why I'm going to talk about 9 things that we can learn from Steve Jobs. So let's get started with the video. Tip number 1 that we all can learn from Steve Jobs is loving what you do. Steve Jobs had this huge passion of changing the world, and the more he started learning about technology, he had this passion or purpose of serving the world and solving the problems of people through tech. So do you have anything that you love? You don't? Then you should die. You should have something that you love, and you should have something that you cherish and love to do, so that with that you can create a purpose of serving people through that thing that you actually love doing or love, helping. And if you have cleared out your passion and stuff, I have also made a video about how to convert your passion into profitable business. You can go and check that out. Anyhow, let's get started. Let's jump into the tip number 2 that we all can learn from Steve Jobs is stop being surrounded with stupid people, or stop being surrounded with people whom you don't want to be with. Steve Jobs was amazing in avoiding people whom he don't want in his life. And what about your friend circle? Do you have people who you actually love, or your friend circle is toxic, that they don't want you to be successful? They are always talking like negative and pessimistic. So if you have those kind of friends, then stop making negative friends. You also can go to virtual, and virtually you can connect with people. It doesn't have to be physical friends, because disconnecting with your physical friends is pretty difficult in the beginning initially. So start with creating good virtual friends, go to different groups, forums, and start. I'm myself trying to do that. So you can follow influencers whom you think have the same purpose as you, have the same passion as you, then go from there. Tip number 3 is have a good cultural environment around you. And it's not just about people, it's also about the objects that you have around you. If your room is all like trashy, messy, Lionel Messi, stop that, and rather have things that actually matters. Have an organizing room. At least have this habit of organizing your room daily or weekly, so that your room stays like the way you want to stay. Because organizing your room gives your subconscious mind a notice that, okay, everything is organized now, this is a place to work and this is the place to be productive. So whenever you come to that room or particular studio, you feel like working, right? So also, like, fragrances also count. Having good fragrances gives you a good smell. It also helps you to be productive. So don't have those trash cans, bins, and smelly cats in your room. Remove all those from your room. Tip number 4 is do not be afraid of taking risk. So what Bill Gates used to do is, we're talking about Steve Jobs. It's human nature to not take any risk and sit down and like have fun and watch YouTube videos. And so to break it and to be and do something productive is really difficult, and taking risk is the peak of that pyramid of taking or doing uncomfortable stuff, because we all love comfort zone and we all love to stay in that place. So that's why when Steve Jobs started his journey, it was not a good nice market. The technology, the smartphone thing, he was the one who invented those things. So it was a cluttered market. So but he saw that the future, and he went for it, and he took risks, and that went to be a good risk, or okay. But one thing that also you should, and we all should remember, is calculated risk. Because calculated risk is risk that is calculated. Don't take risks that you don't know about. Like knowledge, if you don't have knowledge about some certain level of stuff and what you are doing, then don't take risk about those things, because you will probably fail at that thing. So rather have a calculation in your mind that, okay, this is what I think, this might be the future, and talk to other people whom you think can give you good advice, and from that take the decision of taking the risk or not taking the risk. So that's what called calculated risk. Tip number 5 is keep it simple. So keep it simple, don't be cluttered, and don't get juggled. Yeah. Number 6 is don't focus on money, focus on loving the things that you do. So we all love money. Don't you love money? Yeah, stop liking it that much. Have a bigger purpose. Focus on something that is bigger than money, that you can actually dedicate your life towards. The things that even if you don't get bombarded with millions of dollars initially, you can still go on because you love the journey of doing the things that you do, because you have a purpose, you try, you love solving other people's problems. Also, when Elon Musk started his journey, Steve Jobs, when he started his journey, he was thinking about changing the world with technology. He had a purpose, he had a dream. It was not just about money. Later on, yeah, Apple products got expensive because he was not. And the point is that we have to have a bigger purpose, which is bigger than money, which is bigger than ourselves. That even if we die and we can't solve that purpose, we have to set up a system that other people can solve that purpose, because that purpose is bigger than even our lives. So yeah, have that. Tip number 7 is learn to be bold. Learn to share your thoughts and your belief and the thing that you stand for. Share your thing. Learn to share those things without any hesitation. And Steve Jobs had this extreme level of boldness, that he used to believe his dream, that he used to make other people influence to actually believe his dreams, and he used to take them all together with the journey of becoming successful, becoming, the biggest company, one of the biggest company in the world. So I think this is something that we all should learn, that the most important thing is to express how you feel, because if you want to be a leader, you need to influence people, you need to make people think, that make people believe in you, you have to gain the trust of your employees, your audience, and the most important, yourself. So learn to say the truth and be bold to yourself first. Then and again, being bold doesn't mean that you have to be offensive. You can be diplomatic and bold at the same time. It's just about sharing your thoughts, not offending someone. Also sharing your thoughts, so that you can actually go through that process of influencing people and leading them from the front. Tip number 9 is oh no, it is tip number 8, I'm sorry. Tip number 8 is be curious. Ask questions. Steve Jobs never used to hesitate in asking questions. He used to ask questions a lot, and asking questions teaches you to solve. It's the first step. Okay, shut the fuck up. To ask questions, you have to first realize that there is a problem. So the first step of solving any problem is to realize that there is a problem, then asking questions about it, and then getting up to the solutions. The thing is, the solution is the last part of it. The first part of solving any problem is to actually realize the problem and then asking questions. So to ask questions, you can learn a lot. You can also get into that uncomfortable zone of asking people and getting that look that you don't know that. So that is also an experience to have. I don't know what I'm talking about. You just ask questions as much as you can. That's it. Number 9, probably the most important tip in the whole video that I'm going to give to you, is that start right now. Stop this video. Yep, and just do what you had to do. Take a pen and paper and just write down what you have to do. If you don't know how you should have your day, write down how you should have your day. Just start the journey. Research what you want to be, what you want to do in life. Question yourself. Ask questions and just do it. Just start the journey. Just start. And every single day, if you just be 1 centimeter ahead of the previous day, at least do that. I hope you like this video, and we are probably at the end of this video. If you haven't closed the video yet, and you have finished the whole thing, thank you very much. Genuinely appreciate, and for watching this whole video. And do it because be the beautiful part of business. If you like this kind of video, subscribe to our channel. We talk about entrepreneurs and young entrepreneurs, how to be successful together at the same time, be peaceful, and do good and be the beautiful part of business. I'm Fatul. Peace.